I'm very happy to be joined here today by Janie Dick. She's the Secretary of Pets Purpose Animal Shelter Society. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, today we're going to be talking about the year as a whole, 2024. Now, back in the fall or near the end of 2023 is when you guys got accredited as a nonprofit.
Yes.
And so now going into 2024 with that accreditation on your belt, tell me about how the year went and how that accreditation has helped you guys as an organization.
Well, the nonprofit was the first step, but it took us a little longer to get our charitable status in Canada, and that's a huge thing for us because it means that people who donate can receive a tax receipt, and that enhances our ability to raise money, which in turn enhances our ability to rescue dogs, even ones that don't necessarily behave themselves. We got our charitable status in early in 24, and actually the very first litter that we saved were all foster fails to members of our board. 3 pups.
Which in the end isn't much of a failure because they did end up finding their forever home. But yes, that's a fantastic way to start rescuing.
We've been just blown away by how supportive the community has been of us. Like we're still very new, we're still not terribly well known, but we have received so much support in terms of fundraisers to help us pay our vet bills, in terms of fosters. We do all of our work through fosters. We don't have a facility, and and we have about 15 foster families right now, and thanks to them we've been able to save more than 40 dogs.
Which is amazing.
It's amazing in less than a year. We've actually rescued 49 dogs and we've adopted out 42. 3 we've transferred to other rescues who could take them, and right at the moment we still have 4 dogs that are available for adoption. And as I say, the more fosters we have, the more dogs we can save. So
Absolutely.
We're always looking for fosters, and I would encourage anyone who might want to know about fostering to go to our Facebook page, Pets Purpose Facebook page, because all the applications and information is there to help you find out. But
that is amazing, and we might as well introduce our second guest as he's itching to kind of share his story. Now, for those who may not recognize, this is Broody. He was on our show I think at the beginning of this year, to kind of introduce you guys and get the word out about you. So tell me a little bit about Broody. He is one of your failed fosters, as you did end up adopting him. But tell me about his journey and with you guys and how it started and where he is today. He is a bit of a mischievous little guy.
Well, he's not very well behaved. I haven't done a proper job of training him. He's still a baby.
He's still adorable with those big brown eyes. I wouldn't be able to say no to him ever.
He and his litter mates were found in a ditch, abandoned. They were close to a garbage dump, and that's how they were surviving, was living on the garbage. And we ended up, one of our members took the 3 of them in. We split them up between 3 board members. And every time I went out of the house to an adoption event, my husband said, we can make 3 dogs work. And then finally, he did actually go to another foster, but it wasn't really suitable because he's, as you can see, a fairly good-sized boy.
Yes.
And she lived in an apartment, so it wasn't the best. And so he came back to us, and Gerald said, "That's it." He's ours.
Oh, well, it obviously was meant to be, and it worked out. But
yes, and all 3 of them, have, I think they're doing okay.
Yes, for sure. And that's amazing, especially starting out. Your first litter that you guys rescued, you were able, whether it was you guys or someone else, you guys were able to find their forever home, which is the purpose of you guys, and that it is a great success story. Now, for 2025, we're getting into the next year. Are there any plans or anything that people should look out for in regards to you guys?
Nothing specific. We will be doing, Rudy, down. He is a work in progress. We will be doing adoption events. We will be doing fundraisers. We've received incredible support in terms of fundraising from the community and from supporters. And just more of the same. We do not yet have a facility, so we are hopefully going to find a facility, but we are determined to be completely transparent. Our financial records were available at the AGM in October. We prepay our vet bills. We want to have sufficient funds in place to handle at least a year's worth of expenses connected with a facility, and that means rent, utilities, all that, everything that goes with it. And of course, we still have the expenses of fostering, because our fosters don't pay for anything. They provide the time and the love and the training, and I didn't do a very good job with this one. And we provide everything they need, whether it's, you know, from food to vet expenses to pee pads and toys, you know, everything. And that being the case, you know, we have to continue to raise money so that we're in a position to do that.
As obviously you guys have been doing a fantastic job at that, just going off of the numbers of the adoptions and the rescues. So thank you so much for joining me today. And Broody, thank you so much as well. It was great speaking with you, and I look forward to hearing more about what you have planned for the new year in 2025. And I know we'll be talking with you again about those. So thank you again for joining me, and Happy New Year.
Thank you, and the same to you.